Oh boy. Well, this isn't the live that I expected to do today. But yesterday, when I was at Disney World, Walt Disney World, Epcot, specifically Epcot, I said that if we got the goal, you guys would get to select which ride I went on. That was number one. And you did. You selected Three Caballeros Grand Fiesta Tour. But I also said I'd go live today. And here we are today. I hope it's working. And it's awful out. It's awful. I don't know. I see hearts, but I don't know if somebody's chatting. I see a like. Somebody must be there. Storming here too. I mean, it's so bad. It is so bad. It is nasty out right now. Oh. Lightning, thunder. This is your typical afternoon here in Florida. Nasty. You can hear the thunder. And our apartment is peeing. What the heck is that about? Look. Our apartment is peeing. Why is our apartment peeing? Somebody explain why our apartment is taking a leak. I don't know. I don't know what that means. But our apartment looks like it's peeing. Check it out, Wolfie McGruffle. Our apartment is taking a leak right now. It's going to the bathroom. It's peeing. What is that? What is up with that? I don't know. Is my Wi-Fi on? Doing the Wolfie McGruffle shuffle now. What's up, Dragon Queen? Raining in St. Louis. Raining in the Lou. Oops. Go back out. Go back out. So yeah. So I'm just here chatting with you guys while First Dragon Queen is grilling chicken that I can't eat. Just finished doing some homeschool stuff for my son. Virginia's out and about. She's running some errands. My hair is thinning tremendously. There's a part of me that, and I'm seeing a lot more gray today. I don't know why. Anyway, here we are, guys. So, what am I going to talk about? Talk about Spider-Man. My wife just sent me a voice message, but I can't really pick that up because I'm on this live right now. I hope she's okay. Dragon Queen says I was grinding metal earlier and hurt my finger. Do not do that. I actually smashed my thumb with a hammer earlier, so that wasn't very fun. It's I don't know. I don't know if you can see it. Okay, so like can't really tell all that well that I smashed it. Like I can tell because it hurts. But I was putting up a curtain rod, and there's part of the wall that I had to hammer a nail into and wasn't going through, and I was holding it up and I hit my thumb with the hammer the wrong way. Fortunately, it was the tip of my thumb, so I'm okay, and I can still work out and I can still lift weights, because today is arms day for me. Biceps and triceps only. And I have a muscle strain that I've been working through for weeks now. It's hard to work through a muscle strain because technically your muscle probably needs to not be doing any work at all in order to completely heal faster, but I got to keep working out. And it's my arm, and the arm does literally everything, whether it's chest or shoulders or triceps or biceps or back, the arm is doing everything. So, but today is just a chit chat with you all, with the community. Say hi. I haven't put out my full Spider-Man review. You can see part of my review are my thoughts on the WDW Pro channel, on the review that I did on Spider-Man on Pro. But there are issues, but it was a fun movie. Generally speaking, it was a fun movie. It has its flaws. I don't think I'd take young. It's really weird because the Spider-Man skews to a young audience. I don't think I'd take a young kid to see this because of the Punisher, which is necessary for this movie, but it's like not really the kind of movie you want to take a probably under 10. Probably don't want to take under a 10-year-old to go see Spider-Man Brand New Day, because Punisher, and there's a couple other things in it that are kind of surprising. There's some really cool stuff in it. There's some great stuff in it. There's no explanation for why the hand is in this movie, though. They don't go into who the hand is. There's no backstory for the hand. This is the kind of movie that I will probably enjoy more on my first watch of it than on any subsequent watches, because in the subsequent watches I'll be looking for a lot of flaws. But say this is a little bit of a spoiler. You cannot make people permanently forget anything, even the things that we forget in our lives, which I forget stuff all the time. But that doesn't mean that information is not deep down somewhere in the subconscious of my brain, because that's how brains work. You found the first episode. You mean his first episode ever, Dragon Queen? Bug flying around me. I'm trying to stay on here, and
I bet his voice was a lot lower than this, the very first episode.
When he first came on, didn't he only use the StreamYard avatar? Just the circle in the middle thing? I think that's how he was doing. We learn a lot as we do YouTube over time. It's a very, very rainy day today. I'll have to go back and look and see. YouTube doesn't love it when you take things down, so we pretty much leave everything up. Man, it's just nasty. A lot of thunder, a lot of lightning. take you to the back, but I can turn the Wi-Fi off and see if it still works okay. How's the picture? Is it still okay, guys? I just turned the Wi-Fi off. So, every time I have a park day, like a park live stream day, I'm usually pretty exhausted the following day. Today, I'm semi-exhausted. I'm not as exhausted as I have been in the past, which gives me hope that I'm doing things the right way. Tonight, I'm going to eat the cake. It'll be the last thing I eat. Wanted to show you this. What is that, a turtle? Out there. Uh-oh. I just realized that my hand holding the phone the way I am is cramping up. I'm getting a little Krampus. I don't know what that is out there. I can't tell. Some kind of animal or something sticking up. And I'm yawning. I'm tired, but I'm not completely exhausted. I've been able to accomplish a couple things today, so. But it's so weird. It's the first day of the month of August. And thank you guys for making July possibly my best month in YouTube so far. I really appreciate it. And I wasn't expecting much because of the Southeast Game Exchange kind of really interrupted the things that I like my flow. My flow for the month. I loved going. I loved seeing everybody too. And I'm almost finished with my vlog from Southeast Game Exchange. It just was a lot to edit. I had a panel to edit down. If you guys tune in when I publish it, the Southeast Game Exchange vlog will be about 40 minutes long, so it's a pretty long vlog. It covers all of the Southeast Game Exchange, not just one day, but all of the days of it. And here are the following people that are in the vlog. Force of Light. Michelle and Natalie are both in the vlog. Valiant Renegade is in the vlog. Culture Casino, Marv, Lorne, they're all in the vlog. WDW Pro, Fake Wizard, the Critical Drinker is in the vlog in a big way. Trying to think of anybody else. Sevi, Carolyn, Words of Paradise, they're all in the vlog. Mexican Iron Man is not in the vlog. I should have filmed him. It would have been fun. Because I was hanging out with him at the end. But, yeah. Huge, huge vlog. I think that's a snapping turtle out there. But that's coming up on the channel because I'm trying to make it because the event was at, what do you call those places? Begins with a C. Tired today. The convention center. The convention center was really loud and created a lot of background noise. So especially when I'm interviewing the Critical Drinker, I want to make sure that I caption all of that. And I have the transcript for it, and it's going to take some time to put all. It's going to take me like an hour to put all of the transcript in there, probably. At least a half an hour, maybe an hour. But other than that, I pretty much got the whole thing edited. And then I just need to edit the end of it, and then I can put it out. So it'll hopefully be out tomorrow or Monday. Probably tomorrow, because I think it's going to be easier to get it out on a Sunday. It is a smaller con. It wasn't huge, but man, I got a lot of, you guys are going to love watching the panel. And eventually, what I'm going to do is the 20 minutes that I have of the panel, I'm going to try to do it like an unedited version of just the panel that's a 20-minute long panel as a members only video, and also my critical drinker interview. I'm going to do that as just a members only exclusive video. So we'll cut that out of the whole vlog and put it as members exclusive. But yeah, it's pretty cool. And then you get to see me juggling. I bet you never seen me juggle before. And some other fun stuff. Lots of cosplay. Pretty cool things. Well, kiddos, I think I'm probably going to go back inside now. For those that have popped in to the chat, thank you for being here. I would love to be able to do a lot more today as far as live streaming and stuff, but the weather's nasty, and I got to get my energy back up. Really close. Hey, what's up, O2RR? I'm really close to breaking into the 2 teens. What do I mean by breaking into the 2 teens? Well, my weight, as I was starting my fitness stuff, somewhere around 270, probably somewhere around 275. When I weighed in last year, I was 272.8 pounds, nearly 273 pounds. My lowest weight that I weighed the other day was 220.4 or 220.6. Anyway, that's what I mean. So I'm going down 270s, 260s, 250s, 240s, 230s, 220s. I'm about to break into the 2 teens. My body fat percentage is also going down, and at some point in time while I'm in the 2 teens, my body fat percentage should drop also below 20%. Lately, I mean, that's why I need my body fat percentage to drop below 15%, and I'm probably going to have to get under 210 pounds for that to happen. Hey, there's Wild Man. What's up? So I was just explaining my weight. When I say I have to look back and see if I can pinpoint the day that I started on, because when I first started last year, I wasn't really planning on starting. I didn't know that I was starting. And I know that sounds weird, but I just picked a random day, and I worked out. And it was, I think, the first week of August. And then I just sort of kept going and accidentally realized, hey, I'm still going, so I'm just going to make this a thing. So I didn't weigh myself when I first started working out. So I'm guessing I was probably around 275 pounds, because the first time I weighed in, I was 272.8. The lowest I've weighed in this process the other day was after my workout, getting down to about 220.4 pounds. So I've lost over 50 pounds. But of course, my weight fluctuates during the day, goes back up, and I'm about to break into the 2 teens. I cannot wait. This month, maybe this week, maybe by next, probably not today, but maybe by next Saturday, I will see 219 point something on the scale after a workout. That's the hope and prayer. I've been going down pretty slow, maybe 4 or 5 pounds a month. Not trying to lose weight fast. I'm trying to lose weight sustainably so that I keep it off over time and don't go back up. That's the key. That's the secret. Everything I'm trying to do, or everything I'm doing, I'm hoping is sustainable over a long period of time. I don't want to get fat again. I want to continue with my workouts. And I've realized with Body Beast what makes Body Beast a program that I can continue to do is that I can change the weights. That's the easiest thing. So if I feel like I need it to be less intense, I can just lower. No, I've never thought about using the weight loss drugs. And there's a reason why. There are certain things that you can do with your body to trigger your body's own production of actually natural GLP-1. The supplements I take are creatine. I do take creatine. I usually take it twice a day, getting roughly 7 to 9 grams of creatine a day. I take protein powder, Shakeology. Cheers would echo across the galaxy in mass celebration as the fourth moon prepares to welcome home one of their own, their greatest hero, none other than Wild Man of Yavin. Yes. If intermittent fasting triggers your body's natural production of GLP-1s. The GLP-1 drug that they use mimics your body's natural GLP-1 and lasts longer because when your body triggers GLP-1, typically it doesn't last very long, but that's why I like intermittent fasting, and it helps with that. It also helps produce ketones. Hold on, guys. I don't think she knows. I'm going to be right back. Hold on. Aha. You guys still there? Hopefully you're still there. You're right about that, but sometimes it's not wrong to get a little help. No, I mean, I'm not against people getting help. I just don't like... I'm okay with supplements. I'm not huge on drugs. I'm not against people using them. I have friends that are using the GLP-1s. Ro, Ozempic, whatever. I know that they're out there. Intermittent fasting is not an easy thing to start, but once you're able to get started... Why is she trying to call me? What is she doing? I gotta get going. Pray for my wife, please. Love you. Not you guys. Anyway, later. Guys, oh, no, I eat plenty healthy. I gotta get going, guys. Pray for my wife, please.